Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 20, Week 7. We're looking at Tallballz' last ride today. And, spoilers? It's true. People are going to be talking about something nobody on YouTube is going to understand what the hell we're talking about in chat. But
Radiant team ban.
Tallballz taking on Ransoms. That's possibly Gay Dragonet taking on Dungeons and Dagons. And, as of the last set, with me here once again is Matthias Child.
Hello, YouTube!
Yeah, a guy who might as well be on the Tallballz team, considering how frequently he stood in for them. You know what? You want to know something funny about this Tallballz team? Actually, we're going to be saying it again at the end of the cast. You want to know how many times the Tallballz lineup has been all 5 of its guys, like no stand-ins?
Radiant team ban.
How many?
2.
Oh, Jesus.
You want to know how many times this team needed 2 stand-ins?
A lot.
Surprisingly, no. They usually had 4 people, but the answer is 2. Which means they had 2 stand-ins literally as often as they had all 5 of their main players. Not good.
No, definitely not.
Interesting ban lineup here. It almost feels more like a Brion team ban listing than against the Ransoms lineup. Banning out the Leaf Hoodwink, banning out the TA, banning out the Axe from Ransoms himself, banning out the Undying. They did try to flex that last week. First picking the Rubik to get something on the Leaf here.
Dire team ban.
Clockwork! Yes! Clockwork!
Gonna be Dark Ace versus
2 of my
Leaf.
favorite heroes.
You know, I think there's probably been a lot of people didn't want Rubik to go to Ace. Probably been a lot of people who've been waiting the whole season for this Dark Ace versus Leaf matchup. Even if it's not exactly having under the most auspicious of circumstances. You know, Randy was telling me, like, the week this happened, right? Kyrix must be pissed. One of the other teams that's got the same score as him is facing the Tallballz team. And then the other 2 teams are facing 1st and 2nd seed. So what the 7-5 teams were doing this week.
Ten seconds remaining.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious that Ace,
5 seconds.
any team he's on, it's immediate just Windranger, Pudge, Rubik
Yep.
bans.
That guy eats bans like nobody else. I think it might be his, like, top asset, if I'm being honest. That guy...
Yeah, no, he was on my 82L team for a while, and it was beautiful that, like, our first phase was just eaten up by Ace bans.
So it of course makes sense that every team he's been on, outside of the one that went to finals and they lost because Blue Jay forgot to hit the Ancient one time, every team he's been on has been somewhere between and shambolic. Same with Big Boy LaCroix, actually, one of his teammates. I told Big Boy LaCroix recently, and I'd stand by this, that the guy is like, if you look at his LD2L team history, you'd think that his PC was built over an old ancient Indian burial ground, you know what I mean? Like, every season is just cursed for him. Sucks by the curse for the hero, probably. It sucks for them, but it doesn't suck for the rest of the team. Having one guy is gonna soak. I mean, if it's like 2 guys, like Hollywood has that problem. If you ban the Disruptor and the Mirana from Hollywood, it feels like that guy is playing like a badge lower than he usually is. It sucks for him, and that's not that many bans.
Hollywood can play Undying and Rubik. Not on the same level, but he's good.
But he's still losing a lot of the impact, though. You gotta admit at least that. He's a lot more likely to have one of those games where he just goes 0-1,000,000
Yeah.
But the other side of that coin is like Dark Ace, though. It's like you're throwing a litany of bans at him. This guy was still. I'm pretty sure that.
Oh yeah, Holly plays Enigma too.
That litany of that litany of bans, I'm pretty sure at least one of them was still Dark Ace targeted, and I'm pretty sure the Clockwork is him, right? Like that guy, he keeps people up at night.
Yes, he's absolutely 100% playing Clockwork.
Keeps people up at night, he does. And especially, I don't think the Tallballz team really did this season, but it makes you very good with like those like guaranteed first phases type picks. Like if you want to secure the instant VS, if you want to secure the instant Shaman, you've got that real easy with a guy like Dark Ace on your team. And I think I would trust him to play the Shaman at least. It's not like rocket science, you know?
Oh, absolutely. No, he can play the Shaman.
Yeah. So you can just secure those, like, guaranteed first phases. Be okay with it. Soak Band's not a hero peddler? Also true, yeah. But I feel like you got to the other side of the coin where it becomes like people just start wasting bans on you by like banning out a bunch of heroes, and then you end up on something that you are fine with anyway, which is a different drafting related pitfall. Carp just sent me an image of 69 stacks of, I think that's decay. Can't really tell. The 69 is covering up most of the symbol.
Carp as in the war carp?
Yes. People still ban oil even in analysis, even though the hero is dog shite, and I barely play it, says Copless. And that's exactly how he just said it, too. And yeah, that is true. Nobody's ever going to let you play that again. When it's good, you're never going to get to play it for sure. Ransom's gonna random, or... There we go. Weaver. More Weaver, huh? Must be bigging it at those big tournaments. Those big games or something. This guy's been nowhere this whole season, is now suddenly 2 times in 1 week.
Look, if I'm playing against Copless, I'm banning IO. I'm not dumb. It's 1 ban against, like,
I don't know
your hero.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm not gonna, like, just let it happen.
Radiant team ban.
So, it's kind of unfortunate in a way.
Dire team ban.
The Drow Ranger Warlock, before that Weaver pick came out, was probably going to run all over. I assume it's going to be Rubik 5. Well, maybe not actually. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Actually. I don't know where these
Weaver
guys are
carry.
going.
10 seconds remaining.
But
Dire
I
team
was starting to go into it, but I think no matter. No.
Oh no! Is this another offlane Wraith King now? Fuck
Yes.
me.
No, that's in
Tallballz,
like
why?
if that's in
it's not
every game,
Tallballz,
Matty.
Fucking A. Why?
Because pros do it. Because
Not enough.
three's kind of a dead roll. You just pick like the guys who are numbers busted, or you pick pause 1s as 3s, or you pick pause 4s as 3s. Picking up the puck here.
But like, you have Big Boy LaCroix. They should have picked the cent, or did they? I forget the pick order. Did they pick the Centaur out from under him?
I think they did, yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, I definitely think I would agree with that. I will say that the pause 3 as carry idea, I never liked it with Big Boy LaCroix. They tried to do that a little bit back in Season 12, and I had this like very big rant on it there. I think it really doesn't play to his strengths very much. I think this guy is a lot more comfortable, though the problem is that it's just not the effective way to play Dota right now, I guess, but he's a lot more comfortable on the guys who are just going to be balling early game. Maybe, because I do suspect part of the problem with this team is, well, we'll get to that in the post-season rundown. But either way, yeah, doesn't really play to his strengths.
Hookup facet, no! Curly, change it!
For the record, by the way, this Curly Bragg guy, they literally almost forfeited. In fact, they were like asking if they could take a 4v5, like in LD2L. They almost forfeited. This Curly Bragg guy is like brand new, basically. I don't think he even has a role or a rank. rather. I don't think he even can play ranked yet, so keep that in mind when we look at this guy.
That's fine. I won't say anything about the hookup facet then.
Weaver pause 1, by the way.
No, I fuck with the offlane ranking, like, as a theory. There's just other offlaners.
Yeah, I think it just goes against what Big Boy LaCroix is good at, is my biggest objection to it. Otherwise, I mean, like I said, dead roll.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, power is
the best
by
roll,
trash.
though.
There you go. Average ping puck. I used to not be much of a believer in the average ping puck. He kind of balled with it last week though, so maybe he's put more time in the field on it, gotten it up to the standard
branches.
of the other guys. Pause.
That's a new one.
Yeah, pause 5 branches. 5 branches. Yeah, that guy is.
I haven't seen that before. I like it.
He's carrying a 4th in the lane. You remember when like way back when that used to be what you did on Skeleton King? You would just get 6 iron branches and that would be your starting items. That was awesome.
What a time.
I remember it was like, before that happened, it was like the meme build. It was like, there was like an infamous, like, Purgecast pubs where it was like flaming the hell out of that. And then it became the meta to do for a while, and then it just became junk again. So that had a,
there was something with sticks, though, at that point. Or branches. That made it good. I forget what it was. Were the stats much higher than they are now?
No, it's always been +1 everything.
Yeah, alright.
Begins.
I think it's just at the time that the alternatives were just not very economical. And you just might as well do that. Pause 1 Weaver, you don't
shitty memory.
See that much these days, but...
No, you don't.
Either way, I think it is now time for everyone's favorite part of the cast. Bye.
You don't see much Drow either.
I know In the Pool was in here earlier. Hope he still is, but either way. Okay. Oh, my system almost crashed going into Dota, but... It's time for everyone's favorite part of the cast, the roll call. For possibly gay Dragonet, pause 1, you've got Power on the Drought Ranger, finally back after a very long absence. Apparently he got married, so congratulations, Power. Pause 2, you've got In the Pool on the Dragon Knight. Pause 3, you've got Big Boy LaCroix on the Wraith King. Pause 4, Dark Ace on the Warlock. And pause 5, you've got Curly Brad standing in for Tallballz on the Clockwork. Should have had me do it, that would have been funny. He is still here, very good. I wonder if they would have, like, I wonder if Ransoms team would have accepted me, just like send the Dota buff, because, you know, hey, I don't have a medal. I haven't ever had a medal, actually. Last time I had an MMR, it was still numbers, but either way. On the other side of the coin, pause 1 for Dungeons and Dagons. You've got Luth on the Weaver. Pause 2, Average Peen on the Puck. Pause 3, Captain of the Team, Ransoms on the Centaur Warrunner. Pause 4, Rubik, being played by Leaf. And pause 5, Golden Dragon on the Vengeful Spirit. I feel like Drow should be doing good this way. Not, like, yet necessarily, but not a great matchup for old Centaur. And the Rubik is not really enough to, like, man-fight it. Well, I guess you do. I was assuming the Warlock would be down here, actually, is kind of the thing.
Yeah,
I was assuming it would be, being an esports announcer. No. I was assuming that the Clockwork was going to be pause 4, that the Warlock was going to be pause 5. Right? So that might actually hinder things a little bit. It's the unfortunate reality that is going to grieve a lane a little bit. Having a guy who does not, like, know the game. And it is going to Hoyt. I feel like maybe I would have liked to see this go the other way. I mean, I don't know. Like, just send him up here. Oh, well. Oh, man. Golden Dragon. Dark Ace. The stupid Centaur's beating his ass! You would just not leave him alone.
Oh, Ace, no. I hate to see that. I hate when that happens, like the fucking camp just aggroes.
And I think he tried to deny himself on that wave there, but Luth kind of snuck around the side, got rid of him for the first blood, and then Puck actually falls there to in the pool. And then the power goes out.
Okay, we're back.
Now we're solo here. Yep, just gets chased down and right-clicked here. Clockwork not really doing anything about it. You have these gears, my friend. Click the skill. Or
I don't think
W.
DK is supposed to be able to kill Puck like that. That's pretty cool. Cool. Wait.
Yeah. I mean, this is a situation where, I mean, at the very least, you know, sometimes I talk about, oh, you know, this is worse for the DK than it used to be, right? Because, you know, same as Lifestealer, his laning meta, I suppose, in a way, changed a lot when the Dragon's Blood changed off.
Yeah, I miss my old DK. 3 bracers and a Sange in life was just like, you're unkillable.
So I think, that being said, I do think the new version of the DK with that new passive, it may be actually a little better for him this lane than it would have been before. There's that big boy.
I mean, it's infinitely better for the hero overall. Like he's so multifaceted and actually playable. Before they changed the facet, he was no, because people were doing that like rush ags with the Manta build. But other than that, he was kind of dead.
Yeah.
In the way that I remember him, when he was my like classic.
Yeah, when you would pick it really early, and then they would pick the Viper, and you would like suffer. And every week I saw that, I was like, no!
Yeah.
Stop letting that happen, Matty.
I'd say I need to ban this, and Otto would say, no, we're fine. And
yeah, we're fine. Happen. That doesn't matter.
That's exactly what happened.
Oh, I can handle it, innit?
He'd still carry the shit out of the game, though. I will hear no Otto von Bismarck slander. That team was so fun. We're all different versions of MF Doom. Oh.
True. Not Forgan, he didn't do that. Everyone else.
No, not Dragon. Everybody else did though, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, it made things really confusing for me because it was the first week, or the first season. And it says just Centaur.
Oh, they got Luth.
That's Centaur, man. They got Luth because the Centaur came and kicked his ass too. That Centaur is the MVP of this lane. What do you mean double kill?
Kill the fucking Centaur creeps.
They did kill
Leaf getting a double kill.
My lane feels rough. Yeah, again, to reiterate, because you weren't here when I said it, the Clockwork here is like a brand new player. They had to get like literally somebody because they were going to FF if they didn't, and that would not be the way this team wanted to go out on this season. So.
Does Tallballz play second game?
Don't think so, no.
Ugh.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they get a different stand-in by the time. That's what I would be hoping for. And again,
oh, get him! Okay.
Did it play? Okay. There you go. Where the hell was he? In the pool. You were on that team. Where was Tallballz?
No, because that's what I saw.
Oh no, they played it with same stand-in. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
You really should have done that in one message because it made it look like you were saying Tallballz did play at first. Got a run in here at mid. Leaf showing up. I guess you know what else is he doing? That lane is a lane is not going well for them at bot, so might as well do a run in a mid. Nearly get the DK. He is gonna survive.
He didn't take the curveball facet, did he?
Who did?
Average Peen?
No, he did jostling.
No, jostling. Okay.
These two big, stupid, basic stuns just throw them right at each other, back to back. Just womp. Damn. If Eddie abandoned ship, that would be very out of character for Tallballz. I'm sure there's something dumb that happened. Maybe I'll ask him after the game. For the record, here's a true Tallballz story. Back in Season 13, I coached a team that had Tallballz on it. There was a game he showed up, and the after-action report on his performance was that he was like playing a little off. He was like not speaking basically at all, right? He was very clearly off his game. Everybody kind of knew it. And I tried to figure out what the situation was. It turns out the guy came in and he played Dota from us when he was like at the worst of COVID. Like in game 2, he could literally barely keep his eyes open, but he just did not want to miss and make us at the stand-in. So, guy only had one actual.
I was gonna say I've
absence
had
that
Tallballz
season.
on my teams.
Bonk. Guy had
At least once, maybe twice, and
only
he's
one
always been a stand-up guy.
actual absence that season, and that was because like one of his in-laws passed away. He went to the funeral like unexpectedly. He went out. I don't even think for the funeral. I think he went out just to deal with the affairs. Buck has done a run in here, looking for the Wraith King. He's very dead.
And Luth is just stomping this lane.
Yeah, this is like an awful lane for this Posture Wraith King thing. The real thing about the Posture Wraith King thing is that you have to be very careful to run it against like a pretty safe lane, if you get what I mean. Like, the Posture Wraith King strategy does not work at all against a guy like Weaver who's going to actually kill you in lane. Right?
Yeah, you have to play it into a lane that you're just gonna trade.
Yeah, just be like.
Or you need a 4 that is gonna like pressure. Yeah.
And that's not what you're gonna get out of the Warlock. Nominally, the Warlock is supposed to keep things stable, but funnily enough, I was talking about this when I thought it was Weaver 4 for this lineup. The Warlock is not going to be able to stabilize a lane that looks like this, right? Like, the Weaver is going to be able to overcome that just because the Weaver is so built around the alpha damage, right? You know, the big upside to Warlock is that right now, at the very least, most of the lanes, they trade, like, over time. You know, you don't really have these 100-0 type situations. This Weaver, he makes those happen
It's
VS
a war of attrition, usually.
Yep.
That's why, like, I do not like... This is something across all the teams I play with, and captain, whatever, draft, however you want to put it.
No.
I cannot stand putting... Oh, God. Putting traditional 5 heroes in the 4. Like, Bane, Warlock, Undying, etc. Don't put them in the 4.
I think in a lot of... Like, in a situation that looks like this, I assume they were probably thinking it was going to be a support Weaver, even though Weaver is, like, one of Luth's main heroes. I'm guessing they thought it was going to be a support Weaver because that's, you know, at least popular enough. People are doing it right now, apparently. The pause one Weaver, not really so much, right? This is something you're probably only going to see from Luth this season. Centaur ult for what? Just trying to catch up to the DK? I really don't know. That was a very random Centaur ult. But yeah, I assume they probably thought it was going to be a support. They did not think it was going to be in the safe lane, right? So in that capacity, you could definitely see why you would run this. I think I would have probably just swapped the 2 supports when I saw what I was laning against, right? I would have just said
just
Dark Aesir, Dark Aesir 5.
I'm gonna go and add this curly brad guy.
What are you gonna tell him?
I'm just gonna play with him.
There you go.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I don't know if he's on the server. I think he's just some guy's friend.
No, I'm gonna do it through
Dire's middle tower.
Dota bot.
You're gonna call his home phone, call his landline. I'm sure he has.
All right,
you know,
here we go. Here's his player ID. Copy.
Gonna go into Dota.
This is something that's gonna
there's
be.
There's levels to this shit, Anani.
There's something that's actually going to be. This is gonna actually be kind of personal for you. You ready?
Sure.
I heard in Pennsylvania, they are not installing landlines in homes anymore.
That wouldn't shock me.
They are, like all the phone companies, like they are explicitly denying you like to do that. They'll only install in like businesses. And if you like insist on a home phone, they'll just give you a VoIP phone.
Sure. I mean, why waste the wire and the time?
There you go. 3-man gank, the whole world comes down on in the pool here, and they're gonna get him. Rubik does not get Elder Dragon form, and I'm sure Leaf was heavily disappointed by that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No. Nobody on this Ransoms team has the team tag there. They don't have the pro name for team tags. They don't have it on any of these guys.
Yeah, Curly Brad has 180 matches total, so we're... Oh, not invited. Oopsie.
Using the Centaur ult here, mostly for the stomp, which you don't see that much. I think it is valid, though. Going to try and run over the Wraith King with it. What it ends up doing is running over the Clockwork with it.
Add friend. Okay.
Running the Blade Mail on the Centaur here. The Tallballz team has kind of fell afoul of that in the past, so the whole world going to top here. They see in the pool making a move here. They're like, nope, this is forbidden. Why did he not get hit by that? Did he just barely run out of vision there? That was weird. The Re-Golem! Have you ever seen so many demons?
Golem 2, the Goleming?
Yeah, they're the Rubik Golem versus the Warlock Golem. The Rubik Golem is not here to help him. Please just make him fight. Please. Nope. Kind of awkward. They bring the whole cavalry here. They just make it a 2-for-1. Not really worth their time at all. Yeah, they're just having a really hard time killing in the pool. They just cannot get rid of this guy.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Those stupid 2 golems, both in the lane. Awesome. And now they're gonna die together. Wow. Awesome. Golem 1v1. They didn't. They just like... I was like golems in a stalemated lane just hitting the creeps and ignoring each other.
Yep, they're just... not having it.
Oh man, that sucks for... Oh, he's not gonna go for that. That was a bluff. Luth did not know there was only 2 people there. If he did, that would have been a very dead DK, I think. Last hit practice. True, yeah. Gotta get my golem last hit training in, baby.
Gotta do what I do.
Big boy Croix's going for the Radiance here. Drow going for the Hurricane. Well, no, going for the Dragon Lance into the Manta style. Does that make sense here? I guess no. Yeah, I guess that no. Yeah, I guess it's not like awful, but. I don't really have anything to Manta dodge or to, like, purge, so... Got a lot of stuns that the Manta style won't do anything about. For the most part, aside from that, you're just you're Mantaing off the puck silence, and maybe once in a while you're gonna Manta dodge the PS stun. It's a little unfortunate. Still going to give you good stats, obviously. You're going to build it for the stats as much as you are with anything else, but it's not a very ideal match-style game. You'd really want to at least have something to purge, you know? Oh no, Centaur accidentally hit the creeps instead of Curly Brad. Didn't matter, they still got the kill, but wow, that was almost the greatest moment in Curly Brad's young Dota career. Can you imagine if he didn't die to himself on creeps because that happened? That would have been awesome.
It'd be epic.
Oh, Centaur's going for your favorite item next. Ransoms is just like, they don't even need me this game.
Yes!
All on utility.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
You ask yourself, what does Lotus do this game?
Everything.
What do you mean? Why is Warlock here? Somebody called 1-800-DARK-ACE and asked him what the hell he's doing down here. I assume just trying to get these watchers and like clear the space for Drow. What a weird guy to see alone down in a spot looks like this, but either way. Yeah, Lotus here, what does it do? It, I believe it gets rid of this, yep. Gets rid of the Drow Silence, it gets rid of the DK stun if it's already on somebody, I think. No, I think it's
reflects
spells,
it,
right? Where are you, Lotus Orb? There you are. That's a weakness spell, right? Yeah. So it doesn't get rid of the stun, but it does, as Maddie just said, it does reflect it if it's on you. reflects the Shadow Word, as much as important as that is, or dispels it. Ditto the Fatal Bonds. That is a big thing if you can reflect the Fatal Bonds. It's not that it happens that much, though. It's kind of hard to do. Reflects or dispels a Wraith... Well, no. Reflects a Wraith King Sun, doesn't dispel it. And doesn't do anything to Clockwork. I guess it would reflect or dispel the Earnest Shadows. So a smaller Lotus game, but it's not like completely knocked out.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
It's not like a waste of money. Does not reflect Earn. That's a weird thing to not reflect. So never mind. It just purges your Earn. Still. They're looking for the Warlock here, and they just knock him over. You know what I'd like to see if Ransoms is going to be building more utility items this game? I'd love to see that Axe. Love to see him just like carry the Weaver into battle and just let him throw a bunch of bugs at everybody for free. We're definitely going to have issues actually taking this guy out at the moment. This is a brave TV from the DK. Going all in on Centaur here. He's going to hit ult. Good swap! Great swap from the Golden Dragon. Credit where it's due, right?
And he's out.
Yeah, he's just fine. A-okay. Great ult from the Centaur. Great immediate reaction from the rest of the team. Good puck ult. Good swap from the VS. Nothing sad to say about Ransom's team looking at that. Oh, Wraith King, pretty close to Radiance at this point. He's not doing the great. Power is like feeling horrible. He's just had a really rough game. It's kind of unfortunate. This is like a damned situation. It's going to be the same thing I'm going to be talking about with you. It's like on one hand, this like sucks for him, but on the other hand is, you know, you can't like blame anybody here. I guess you can blame whatever factor that made Tallballz not able to show up. Because it's like, Drow's in the pits here because she had a bad lane. She had a bad lane because her lane guy has 100 games, and they couldn't do anything about that. They tried to get a whole bunch of people, couldn't get anybody.
I mean, and that's an oppressive lane in and of itself. Rubik Centaur is not fun.
I mean, in the interest of fairness, I think a better support on the Drow should make that a pretty good lane for her. Arcade's gonna get just found and picked off here. Curly Brad. Okay, that's unnecessary. I don't think you need that for Curly Brad. Unnecessary cruelty. Luth takes the Aegis here. So he can be in that awesome situation where he reincarnates and then he hits ult and then he has 3% HP left. That's always fun. What is Centaur bringing up here? Rest of the Lotus Orb, okay. Puck has the Witchblade looking for the Maelstrom. And to Parasma, going to definitely be doing the... I think more traditional right now, Puck build, mostly right click. Seems to be what at least what people are doing at the LE2 level.
Maelstrom? That's wild.
Yeah,
I guess. We're on the forefront of the meta here.
I mean, it makes sense. You get big ults with the Aghanim's, and you get a bunch of Mjolnir procs, so... on everybody. And they can either sit there and get shredded by the Mjolnir procs, or they could leave and still get shredded by the Mjolnir procs, because that doesn't stop that happening anymore. Hook shot here onto Rubik. He steals a spell, but Clockwork already used the gears, so poor Leaf just gets to die. Well done for Curly Brad. A nice little kill for him, though. In a situation like this, you're gonna take what you can get. It's nearly 800 gold swing. You want to know something funny, Matty Boy?
Of course I do.
This game, where they literally have a 100 game player on the Tallballz team, is closer than the game 2 of the Giraffe Lotus series right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... oof.
I mean, the puck is going to scale at least okay, I guess, but like, I don't think anybody is going to accuse Weaver of being the best scaling hero. They managed to take this game out for a long time. I would say that the...
Yeah, they're fighting.
I would say that the 3 Radiant cores are probably going to be stronger at the end. Centaur really doesn't scale.
Yeah,
Weaver is not going to outscale the Drow, or even the Wraith King, probably.
I see.
I don't know. I think Weaver can be an absolute monster in the late game.
Is under attack.
I think Weaver's ability to be a
Gemini-
monster in the late game is very... Oh no, that was almost awesome. The clockwork hookshot got stopped by some creeps.
Oh, Brad!
Go down. Ransom's gonna go down. Really, Brad's gonna get fire breathed on him. It's a little early for the Ransoms team to be doing something like this. I feel like
No, I mean on paper, I other than putting the Warlock 4 and the Clockwork 5, I think the Radiant's draft is much better. It's it's just 200 games. You can't really do much about that.
Is under attack.
That's not relevant to the point I was making. I was talking about how the Radiant, or the Dire rather, getting greedy going uphill. I think they assume because the kill disparity is so large that that they must be really far ahead. But in reality, a lot of these kills that the Dire are getting, if you look at the KDAs, a lot of these, oh my god, okay. A lot of these kills that Dire are getting are just on the support line for the Radiant. Like a lot of kills in the Warlock, a lot of kills in the Clockwork, not really that many on the cores. Drow more than the other guys, but not by much. And the net worth, you can see the Radiant are behind, but it's not like that substantial. Most of that is concentrated on just the Weaver, right? Like,
Oh, Brad!
Brad in deep with the cogs. Probably not what he wanted though.
No, it worked out.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. It looks alright to me.
Hey, they got 2. 2 for 5. I knew that was going wrong when the Drow immediately died. She is definitely... I feel like Drow has no business being in the fights right now. Like, she is way too far behind to be trying to do
Drow
this.
should be AFK farming.
But that is about 1.5k net worth swing for the Dire there. They are starting to really get ahead now.
Wait, does this Centaur have the horsepower facet and only
Yes, it
one
does.
bracer? Oh.
Ooh. Ransom's getting the flame.
Radiant structures are fortified.
No, I mean it's
Radiant's top
I don't know. I
tower is
haven't
under
played it
attack.
with that little move speed. I just like I saw Whisper even building phase boots on Centaur with this facet.
This is an interesting spot from the pool to ban, just between the 2 cores here. There's nobody else for the Fire.
Oh my god, Brad!
Really good. Hook shot there, really good golem to follow it up. Luth is going to restart his life, but he's already half dead again. Average pain's going to go down.
Dude, this Brad guy, get a badge, and you're on my team.
There you go.
Next season I play. Fucking first picking Clockwork every fucking time. That guy just... What was that hook?
It was pretty good. It's King bringing Courier.
Pretty
I
good.
guess what is on it. Yep. The Blink Dagger coming off for Wraith King here. You think the Ring of...
It's
I
worth.
don't know.
No, it's not worth it over the Quelling Blade.
Yeah, the Quelling Blade's probably... I mean, at this point, the 8 entire damage is not really substantial anymore, but I think having the ability to chop the tree is probably nicer than the 2 armor.
The trees and the... Trees damage greater than 2 armor.
True.
IMO.
That's exactly what I said, Matthias.
I am also probably a third of Big Boy's MMR, though, so...
True. Maelstrom at this point long out on the puck. Which play Maelstrom? Going for... Man, this guy has a plan, baby. This guy has got his whole year planned out. Blink into Barrage.
No, this is how I play.
Into,
I queue up everything I think I'm gonna need. And it's one less thing to think about.
Plan. VS going for an AC, no Ags. I hate that. Get the Ags, Gold Dragon. We're gonna buy an item that's this big a ticket. Get the Ags.
Nah, I fuck with it. It's bold. Position 5 AC.
You know what's bold is being able to like just give your life away for dumb swaps. That's pretty bold.
Nah.
You don't care because it's gonna be the go. You can let him do that. If
Yeah.
he backs.
No, this guy knows what he's doing.
There you go. Well, you know what they
Was
say.
strategy that bold? Just let
Bold
him do it.
and brash.
I thought he was gonna get out.
I did.
My dark ace.
Bold and brash. More like
belongs
in the
trash.
So.
Radiant's middle tower is under
No, not
attack.
building here again. This time the disparity is larger, and they are missing a big part of the team fight, so it does make a little bit more sense. A puck. Oh my god! The puck! Wow, puck got under to 0.
Brad!
And then again,
Look
the
at him
leaf
go!
golem. Rubik golem. Bad for Radiant. Luth almost dies there. 19 saves.
This
Drop
Brad
on
guy is
Luth's
gonna
head.
be like, give him a year and a half, he's gonna be legend.
Yeah, this guy could definitely.
Look at him go!
Trying to play here.
He's fucking good.
He is a former League player, I should say. League of Legends, that is, not like Learn Dota 2 League.
Hey,
He is
yeah,
a
I
former
figured.
League player, so it's
Alright,
not
so
like
he knows
he's
what
from
he's doing.
scratch, but
And it's
Yeah.
skill shots. So yeah, just
Yeah.
give him skill
yeah,
shot
I guess
heroes.
yeah, that's what you do. That's what every hero is in League is a skill shot. So
No, this guy's cracked. Yeah, I will hear no Curly Brad.
I would
Slander.
like to see this guy if he wants to do. I mean, there's a good chance that he just doesn't even care about this game and he's just doing it as a favor. But if this guy wants to learn Dota 2 League, I think he'd be a good fit here. I think.
I mean, it's the objectively better game, so.
There you go.
I'll take that.
He can slightly reverse the massive loss of players from NA in the recent years.
I mean, NA never had players to begin with,
That's true.
and then they all got old.
But now NA has really no player. NA doesn't even have pub players, is really more to the point. We found Luth here again.
Yeah.
He is, like, really out of sorts here.
What the fuck is that?
Got a godlike... He had a godlike streak and is up 10k, so he thought he was king of town, is the answer. 2,000 net worth swing. Really, 2,500 net worth swing here for the Radiant.
That's wild. That was a wild kill,
Yeah.
and I attribute it entirely to Brad.
Good job, Curly Brad. Wonder if he even knows this is happening. I would not be surprised if he has no idea this game is being cast.
I hope somebody messages us.
Not
to
again,
Curly
babies!
Brad.
They just
Dean!
keep
Taken
picking him.
down by Brad!
And Leaf steals the Wraith King's
Dire's
stun.
bottom tower is under attack.
I always like it when the last hit that a creep does gets the kill. Weird little 1v1 trade here. The Ransoms team is definitely getting way too cocky. We saw this happen to the Brion team a couple of weeks ago. This Ransoms team is getting way too cocky right now. They are throwing so much manpower at this side of the river when they have no real reason to be. I mean, yeah,
No.
the Radiant team is probably, almost certainly really going to be the late game powerhouse. Make no mistake, you guys are still ahead and it's 30 minutes, right? Like, go back to your side of the river,
Top tower
catch
is
your
under
breath,
attack.
finish some big items, right? Okay, well, Puck is done with his most recent big item. But, like, finish the Shivas on the Centaur. I guess Weaver has a Satanic. But when you're comfortable, go together. Stop conga lining. You're not invincible. You're ahead, but you're not like out of reach. This net worth lead down to 4K.
Yeah, like,
5-man smoke. This is what I was talking about. Taking things
yeah,
seriously. What do you mean?
this isn't gonna be
dude?
good.
Oh, he's still one of the ancients. They found him.
Yeah.
Immediate. Great
Good.
go by
Tower
Leaf.
is under attack.
Completely secures that and the pool going down.
Oh.
Here, got me. Got Curly Brad too, Pool.
Oh
In
no!
the
Dire's
pool.
middle tower is under
My goat.
I hope Curly Brad also just says got me in all chat.
Yeah, this seems like the next logical step.
Radiant going, or Dire going after Roche again. Roche is gonna yell at him. Without either the Dragonite or the Clockwork, they really have no recourse to this, and they shouldn't get any funny ideas anyway. That would not work out.
Nah, they don't really have a
takes
rush
the,
steal.
Uber takes the Aegis. Rubik takes the funny banner. What do you think the chances are this gets planted? I mean, it's Leaf, so I hope it does. I feel
I think it's 75% chance.
There have been many LD2O games where you see somebody pick up that banner and it's in somebody's inventory at the end of the game.
Oh god, no! It's so good.
I think the key thing is that it's almost always like picked up by somebody who has a full inventory otherwise and never wants to like bring it out.
Yeah.
They found
Oh
King
no,
here. He is,
big
like,
boy.
hands to death. They use a Centaur ult as a counteract to the Wraith King.
Are they gonna? They're gonna get Ransom.
Gonna take the Centaur War Runner.
Another nice hook by Mr. Brad.
Vice
Get the hook.
actually
Oh my god, and the
really
rocket
bad.
flare!
Big boy might end up dead here. Average Bean trying to go over the
No,
back
he's
line,
good.
but wrong
Bean?
person. Big boy
Brad got him
lives just a
first.
sliver of health. The one guy who didn't go down is the guy with the Aegis, and Rubik, I guess, as well. But again, it shows what I was saying earlier. Like, you cannot take this lead for granted. You cannot play sloppy. That
It's
lead,
only 2K.
yeah, it's turned from like 12K to 2K, 10K gold.
Dire's
I believe
middle
that's
tower
true, right?
is under attack.
11K gold was their lead. So
Dire's structure
Can we keep in mind that their position 5 has less games total in this game than some people play in a month in this league or possibly on the other team. And he's fucking mutilating.
I mean, yeah, Leaf crushes a lot of games. I think this guy plays pretty often. I don't have Ransoms at it, but I think he plays pretty frequently as well. Peen less, because Peen was moving to a new house this season.
Yeah, that's kind of where the boat I'm in. But I know at my peak, I could easily crush 100 games in a month.
Yeah, there you go.
What's that? Hold on. Let me do some math.
It's 25 a week.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dire are scanning.
Like, just over 3 a day.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Drow, bad spot.
Oh, the bug is doing work.
Oh, I love that Yules. Great
the
timing on
Yules. Yeah.
Whose was that? That was Leaf. Great job, Leaf. Big
The
ping
Rubik passive
for
with the
you.
Yules. Oh, plus the Aether, like... Remember the old Psychic Headband? When you could have this, plus Aether, plus Rubik passive, and just... The entirety of your screen, you could just Yules people?
The greedy psychic.
Or lift? Oh.
What is your opinion on these adjectives for jungle items?
I think they're cool. Like, I think it's definitely better than what it was before. I would have liked to have,
Dire's bottom tower
like, not
is
such a
under attack.
stark, like, okay, you're crafting, like, you get to pick your neutral item,
Radiant structure
and
is
it's this new way. I would have liked to have had, like, the old neutral items, but still pick between...
You would have liked to have the old system with the adjectives. In other words.
No, I would have liked to just
Warlock
have...
pretty quickly knocked out here. VS gonna follow.
the whole farming system with the old neutrals.
Very tanky guys on the Radiant here.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, they're fighting it out.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh my god, my game almost crashed.
They're holding it off.
Radiant's
But I like it.
tower is under attack.
I don't dislike the new system.
Two
I think
for
it
two
was
there. The Wraith King
definitely
just
better than the old one.
2 for 2. The Wraith King just to reincarnate. It's a bigger swing towards the Dire than it looked because the that screen does not count the buybacks. How the worst go. The Tallballz team they really want this bad. They are really trying to keep this one on the map. You want to hear my very cynical take?
Yeah.
I feel like the adjectives are just like the final evolution. It's really making me wonder, like, when do we admit this was like not really a good addition to the game?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of my thought. I thought it was kind of like weird. I don't know. They added it when Ice Frog wasn't in Dota, so
yeah.
Now Ice Frog's kind of just backpedaling.
It's just like the trends as neutral items came out is like at first they were massively OP and it was just like a stupid lottery and just getting the best neutral items winning the game. And then over time they defanged them more and more and more and made the chance element less and less and less. Ransoms going way too far forward here, just takes a load of HP under the tower here. Brad in deep with the enemy team is not going to
Boots
survive
won
this time.
as a position 5 when they were in your inventory, because that was a thing.
Yeah. But
it was a very silly thing.
The neutral items thing, it feels like the trend has basically been to just try and make, like, again, take the random chance set portion out of it. The adjectives, I think, were like the final frontier on that. Because now, really, the adjective means about as much as the item. The item is like, you know, get 300 bonus attack.
Yeah, that's
speed.
my thing. Is like, yeah, like cut the adjectives in half, and make, you know, like Psychic Headband have cast range again.
Well, that's kind of the issue. Is like that was the point. Is that the items will be like really weird conditional. You know. Get 300 bonus attack speed if it's the 4th Thursday in a month, and you know if your socks are on inside out. That's your jungle item, and then the bonus effect you get, the adjective you get is 300 attack speed and like gold gain, or like the damage amplification or whatever. Right? They're making it about the adjective because you get a a bigger, broader spectrum of adjectives. Basically, no matter what your jungle item is now, it's never going to be bad, and that was the intention, I guess. But the problem is that, so now, like, the randomness element is gone, but it's still kind of balanced, like, there's still the element in it, so they still can't be, like, broken. The adjectives are, they're never gonna, like, completely
you can't just pick
it.
the same thing every single time.
Yeah. The adjectives are never going to be completely balanced. There's just always going to be some stats that are worth more than others. There are always going to be, some numbers that are just going to be better or worse, right? You can't, like, completely demeta it, no matter how hard you try. Clockwork, pretty ambitious there. Did not come out on the right side.
Supports are almost always going to want to take the greedy.
Yeah.
It's just
Even
good.
Now, and before this, what they would do is they would just take the stupid Philosopher's Stone every game.
Take the Philly Stone, yeah.
So.
And then, when you could get your own Philosopher's Stone and not just like one per team. Oh.
Yep. It's like, oh my god, Luke almost just got insta-gip there. I had to use, I believe that was his 9-second.
BKB and ulti.
Yeah. 7-second, I think, actually. She just barely got out.
Well, he's got Satanic.
Oh,
too, so
the Drow. Oh no, baby, that was like griefing. They got the Drow on this horrific. Okay, they turned around on it. It's like they got him on this horrific compromising position, but nobody on the team was ready for it at all, and everyone started running the wrong way. They got power again. So much ado about nothing. That's just one kill and all that fighting. Still, even that one kill is about 1,700 gold. So.
Buyback on power?
Yep. A little early. Well, what are you gonna do?
A little, but I've always been of the thought of like, if I'm gonna buy back, I might as well just do it.
He has his Zags now, so that's good. Didn't finish that AC after all. Okay, did exactly what I wanted him to do, so there's that.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Casual buckler into the AC later.
Does not feel like a game of the 15k net worth league, right? Like,
Dire's bottom
outside of the
tower
drow
has
feeling
fallen.
really irrelevant, desperately, you cannot do this, you need the Ags. Outside of the drow feeling like pretty far gone, this feels like a pretty close game. They're still like the Ransoms lineup is still having a pretty hard time actually like finishing things off here.
Yeah.
Centaur BKB.
Which, like, I don't know.
I think I was talking earlier about the eggs. I still really like that here, honestly. Like, two reasons. One is that you get the free stampede once in a while. I think people often really sleep on that. That stampede does a lot of damage, you know. Just once in a while, you just get a free one-man stampede when you don't need.
Well, and you can, with these like right-clicky ranged heroes, like just putting them in a cart.
Yeah, the thing I was gonna say is even in addition to the the free stampede, being able to put this Weaver, I mean, really the key core issue that you're having in this game is that the Weaver is like jelly. He's like, you look at him too hard and he explodes, right? Like,
yeah,
he is way too squishy. You put him in the cart, that is literally not a problem ever anymore. Like, you cannot really kill that quickly in any regard. Especially since the Drow is not going the Ags, which is like the way you die, so. Roche is mad again.
I do like all the changes with Roche though recently.
Yeah,
I wish it still gave Ags. I miss that.
I think funneling.
Oh no, it does, doesn't it?
It gives refresher shard.
Is under attack.
I think the Roche change last patch was funny because my contention with it last patch was like, Roche is just way too far away from as an objective. The whole game comes to a halt when somebody wants to do Roche.
Yeah.
It's not convenient. It was a bad idea. And they were
no,
like,
it still
you know
gives
what?
Ags at the top pit, doesn't it? It's shard that it doesn't. I know it doesn't give shard.
Yeah, it doesn't
anymore.
give you shard ever anymore. I think it still gives you Ags at the top pit, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, they were like, yeah, Roche is just way too far out of the way as an objective, and that's true. So we're going to put the Tormentor
Roche
there. So now you have a different objective that the game comes to a halt whenever you want to get it.
Which is fine. Like, Roche is like in, I don't know, feels like a. You have to do Roche.
In the pool got a
so,
little rings, maybe? No, it's looking like it's gonna work out. A great shot from Clockwork here. No, not this time. Got way too split here in this fight on the Radiant. And the Dire just, hit their peaks a little too hard here. Everybody went to town on the Rubik instead of the Weaver, which is how they've been winning these fights. Big Boy LaCroix is still now going to town on the Centaur instead of the Puck that's just killing everybody. Look at this! Puck just gets murdered his entire team. It is Big Boy LaCroix versus the world. Why did he leave? It's Big Boy LaCroix versus the world, and the world wins. Yeah. I guess the good news for Radiant is that they have almost, everybody's available to buy back except for the Drow.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And you immediately
get him!
That's correct this time, they just immediately get the puck.
Big Boy is bad.
Yeah. Look at the net worth chart here. He is still actually last place among the cores. Again, he does not feel like it. It does not feel like the Tallballz team are in like a substantial disadvantage here. Oh my god, Luth almost just died there. That would have been crazy. Golden Dragon going to tank the pit.
Oh my god,
still
Brad.
Kind of in trouble. He's dead.
Oh, he's gone. My guy, Brad.
Jesus Christ, again. The team with 14k net worth advantage after spilling, like, way more than this. Just got, like, completely steamrolled there. Tallballz team going for the T3.
They're fucking fighting!
Yeah.
Look at this!
And again, they wanted to
they
go
got
to bang.
AC in the Frost DK. Like,
here comes the Centaur, here comes the buybacks. This is a good go for Ransoms team.
Oh no.
Oh, baby, the wheels came off the bus here.
Oh, there it is. That's game.
Oh, none of them have buyback. Yeah, that's their diebacks.
That's all diebacks.
Definitely, I liked going up there, but I think the moment those, I guess the problem is the Centaur stomp. They were all back and all TP'd in by the time they were out of the Centaur stomp. It was just a really good play on Ransom's part. Just hiding the buybacks until he was in. It was a very good play. Rolled him over, I think, and I think that's it, as he said. There's no way they don't win the game in the next 90 seconds, right? I mean, that is out there.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
This is one of, like, why even stop for the barracks? Just take the game.
They're gonna glyph it. Trying to hold on for another minute. Dark Ace hurts himself. Golden Dragon looking for the swab there, almost gets
Oh, Luth has a DD, oh boy.
Lone golem out on the Luth. I don't know how the hell that clock worked. The clockwork hookshot missed somehow. I'm not really sure how. Weaver with Satanic is just barely able to hold off the blade man. Buyback's coming in. Okay. Pretty good go on Luth there, but not quite enough. The Drow looks very dead. Where's my detection? Where is my detection? Invisibility is invincibility. Okay, there we go.
And GG.
Yep. Very hard-fought battle for the Tallballz team. A very impressive performance by them. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. This is like a really, really disproportionately lopsided matchup on paper. Should not even be close, but they made it look pretty close.
They took it 48 minutes!
Yeah, they took it to 48 minutes if they didn't make that one play. If they didn't forget they were diebacked and didn't run it down mid. That was definitely in question. I mean, they had the later game team, and it was like 48 minutes, right? You know, even though the net worth was against them.
It was coming back.
Just the patience element, which is something we've been missing from the Tallballz team since week 1, unfortunately for them. That element of patience got them down here. Good game from Clockwork.
Happens.
Very good for the amount of games he has. Pretty good game for the Wraith King. Pretty good game for the Dragonet. Felt like pretty.
I thoroughly hope he accepts my friend request.
The one that made me a little disappointed was the Drow. Feel like going for the crits instead of the Yags there. Just against a team with a Centaur on it. Against a team with the Vengeful Spirit on it. I don't know. I think you just need the Yags. Either way, we'll see what happens for Tallballz' last game next time.